very good winter to all my dear students. So, in today's class, I am just going to introduce about the subject theory of computation. This is short form that is called uh, TOC. Okay, so TOC is a subject that will help you in finding the computation behind finding the theory behind any computation. Computation means, let us suppose you want to add 10 plus 20. Okay. So for adding 10 plus 20, normally you can give the result 30. But what is theory behind this computation? Theory behind this computation means you must be aware about the operator plus. You must be aware about the 10 and 20. So in earlier classes, you have learned how to count the numbers like 1 plus 2 plus 3. In earlier schooling, you have learned how to add the elements, like if we have one two elements. Now I want to add two elements, then count one, two, three, four. So this is the basic mathematics. So if you have done a lot of practice on that, then only you will be able to add 10 plus 20 directly and you will get the result 30. So that kind of theory is behind the computation. In computer science, computation means, let us suppose you want to write a program to find the even number. Okay, so what is even number? So first you must be aware about the theory of this particular problem. So even numbers are like 2, 4, 6, 8. Means the numbers that are divisible by 2 are called even numbers. Okay, so how we can perform it mathematically? Ki if a number n is divide by 2, and if you will get the result 0, it means that number is even number. So that is theory behind the that particular task where you have to find the even numbers. Okay, so that is the computation. Sorry, the theory of computation means we have to find the theory behind the computation. So simply you can see that we have compilers. Okay, compilers for programming language, interpreter for programming language. So how they are working, compilers and other interpreters, how they are working. So for that you must be aware about that compiler first check the language, and if all the elements that contains in your program is according to that particular programming language syntax and semantics, then only that program will be compiled. So in theory of computation, we will learn how to uh, create a machine that can check that particular thing is working or not. Okay, so let us suppose if you want to make a machine that can uh, accept the numbers of single digit from 0 1. So we have two digits 0 and 1. Now I want to make a machine that can accept only single digits. So let us suppose that we have one state, we have another state. Okay, so this state will get you the output. So in theory of computation, we are using double circle for the final state. So state we can represent like Q0 and Q1. Okay, so if we are making a transition of 0 from Q0 to Q1, and after making the transition, if we are going to stop at final state, that means that 0 is accepted. In the same way, you can also make a transition for 1. So this machine will accept only 0 and 1. And if you are going to give any other input, let us suppose I want to give 0 1 as an input. Okay, double digit number. So after giving 0, you will stop at Qn. So there is no transition for 1. So you are not able to perform that transition. It means the machine will not accept this 0. So in this subject, we are going to learn how to design the machines, okay, that will work for the computation. So this is the basic of theory of computation. Theory of computation mainly consists of grammar, okay, then language. Okay, so what is language and what is grammar? So language like let us suppose if I am going to say you make a machine that can accept one digit number and number belongs to um 0 and 1. So that is language. And what are the strings for that language? So let us suppose W is a set of strings. So there are only two strings, 0 and 1. So this is the basic of the introduction of theory of computation. In later videos, we will discuss about the different machines in theory of computation like finite state machine, push down automata and Turing machine one by one. So this is all about for today's video. Thank you.